is the rib section, or the baby back. The inside I will use for boneless pork chops, or boneless pork roast, that type of thing. But taking this off, leaving the loin up here for the loin pork chop.
Oh, okay.
So we're actually shelling this out, and this right here is your baby back.
Wow.
Again, the type of baby backs that these fellows that you're interested in is the very best. So we're not using all the way on the rib end. We're using all the center of the baby back. Now, I'm going to do disappear here for 1 second, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back on the saw and chime this off and just expose the baby back. So you guys can talk for a second. I'll be right back.
That's no problem. Well, Mr. Bill, I'm telling you right now, those already look better than anything I've ever bought in the grocery store.
Well, that's the secret. A lot of I like to look for the ones where the bones are straight and not curved. If you can see the back side of the ribs and everything, because when you get to going and cutting the ribs and you're having to cut the contour of the bones, then you have ribs that aren't just straight where you can really get down in them.
It's pretty.
And you just can't get into them like you would normally and everything. And for competition, you would want the straight ribs.
Wow.
And again, the very, very best. I mean, this is going to be the most tender part on any rib. Your actual full spare rib comes all the way out to here. That's good. I mean, it can be made great. I mean, by cooking longer and that type of thing. The sauces these guys use, I mean, they make anything taste good, but this is the very, very best here.
Yeah, that's a nice pretty. I can't believe
one of the things that I was talking about a minute ago was looking at the bone structures, how they're straight and everything. You don't want the ones that are fishbone
like a seat
and everything. You want the ones that are coming straight in and everything. It's underneath the membrane. You can't see it real well here, but we also peel the membrane off when we're at the competitions and everything. At home, it really doesn't matter. It helps hold the ribs together. If you overcook them and they get tender, they won't fall apart with you on the grill as easily and everything. It's what we look for on that.
There's another one, little tiny bit bigger. It's not been trimmed down yet. Again, I trim them a little further before I actually sell them in case I think
this was one of the things that I was talking about a minute ago, was looking at the difference in fat. When I walk into the store and look for them, when I'm buying them in the store, when I don't have the meat market available, I would try to look for them that didn't have that much fat on them where I wouldn't have to do a lot of trimming. But if you do have to go into the store and buy the ones that have a lot of fat, then you just go and do what he's doing there and trim the fat down.
Those look good enough to eat right now, I think, Mr. Bill.